Mic test. Mic test. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. This is Abhi, DhiYogi. For today's curated session on what we talked about from yesterday, continuation of that, or the part 2, on the yoga for giving the best and realizing the best in whatever we get. So yesterday we talked about the secret to success, which is giving one's best and then realizing the best in whatever one gets. But today we're going to talk about the yoga for how to, give one's best. And then from what we get, how to realize the best in it. So that's what we're going to talk about today with some songs, stories, and ideas. So to kickstart, maybe I'll sing a song. बस करी मेरे यार हिलमो बस करी यार हिकले तेरे दर का हिलमो बस करी यार बस करी मेरे यार जो न जाने हक की ताकत है जो न जाने इश्क की इनायत रब ना देवे उनको दरिया में डूबे हम मन की दरिया में डूबे अब क्या नैया और क्या मौजूदा बस करी मेरे यार हिलमो बस करी Thank you. the song talks about how we learn from books, different experiences, people, situations, institutions. Yeah. But finally, what we need to learn, and what's the most difficult to learn, though so evident, is right under our nose. And we'll talk about that gradually. But first come first. How do I give my best? What's the yoga to give the best? You know, at work, when I'm stuck with a particular issue, with no ideas or no sight of the solution, I'm trying to get a particular, let's say, output, and I've tried everything in my capacity, but it's not happening. Happens frequently, yeah? What I realized now, looking back, is that I take a break in those moments. From trying to think about, the solution and the problem and what I'm doing wrong and what can be done and blah, blah, blah. I take a break from that. Maybe go for a walk, or take a nap if possible, or go for some, I would say, conversations, yeah, over coffee or something, I don't know, yeah, but taking a break from whatever I've been engrossed with. And usually when I come back, maybe the same day or the next, but sometimes soon, the solution somehow presents itself. I don't know if it's happened to you, but if it has, please do put that in the message, yeah? Or share your thoughts on it. But anytime I take a break from what I'm stuck in, the solution pops up invariably down the line. So what I've come to realize is that when I'm stuck in a problem, I'm stuck in a loop of my thoughts, the thought process, and they keep going round and round like in a whirlpool. This permutation, that permutation. But long story short, it's all a permutation and combination of the same thought process. There's nothing new in it. This is when I can't find the solution, yeah? No matter how much of digging, reviewing, reading, or if it's a challenge with a situation with other individuals, right? Try to understand the dynamics, whatnot. But when I'm thinking, analyzing, contemplating, over and over again, I'm in the loop. And when I take that break, I think I come out of that loop. And then, new ideas or solutions come to the forefront. So what is the solution or the yoga for giving the best to whatever we are doing. In one word, it would be balance. Getting into the habit or getting into the yoga of working and then maybe relaxing. Or if I'm relaxing too much and in front of the TV or technology, then maybe working or going out for a walk. If I've been at home working because of the lockdowns and whatnot, then maybe going to work, into the office, meeting people. If I've been having too much fun, then maybe focusing on something that I would like to pursue for the coming years, yeah? Something long term. Maybe your hobby, career, job, whatnot. But long story short, the balance. In whatever we are doing. And the second line is, I guess, where we are, the space. If we're too much at home, then take a break and maybe go out. If you're too much outside, then maybe take some break and stay at home. Just as an example, yeah. If you're spending too much time, which is the third thing, with certain people, be it family, friends, whatnot, balance it. Maybe spend some time alone. But the key is balance. In our time, in our space, and what we're doing. And that enables us to give our best eventually. Because in trying to balance, whatever we're doing, or time or space, I believe we come to the center. And in the center, I guess, is our best. Thank you. So as you contemplate on that idea or that yoga, I'll sing another song. With you, without you, all I ever do is cry, cry, yeah. With you, without you, all I ever do is cry, cry, yeah, yeah. When you said that you love me, babe, me a while to realize what happened when you said that you hate me, friend. Took me a while to understand. With you, is crying. Guess I'm cursed, 'cause I want so much. When I get what I've asked, I wish for what I had. Guess I'm ruined, 'cause I need so much. But when I get what I've asked, I wish for what I had. With you, without you, all I ever do is cry, cry, cry. Thank you. So, we're saying the yoga to give our best is to be at the center or balancing act, yeah? In whatever we are doing, the time that we spend, or where we are, with whom, etc. But the challenge is, whatever we pursue, we want something out of it, yeah? And we work hard towards that. But as the song said, once we get it, then, we wish for what we had. For example, we grow and get a promotion, or really work hard and score well in the exams, or at work, let's say getting a contract or something, yeah, or rewards, or new responsibilities. And once we get that, we're like, okay, new responsibilities and this and that, and new challenges come forth, and we say, oh man, life was so simple back then, yeah? I'm talking from a 50-year-old perspective, yeah? But let's say as a kid, where we want to grow up so fast, right? Be independent, for example, or this or that. Or be with someone, right? Long story short, once we get it, then we wish for something else, right? At any age, or wish for something more, whatnot. Sometimes something good happens. We enjoy that as much as we can, right? Before we wish for something more. Or something bad happens, then we wish for something good to happen, or remember the good times. All natural. But from a giving the best standpoint, we get off-centered because we are wishing for something else than what is. So I believe connecting the dots, opening up and accepting on whatever has come, I think helps us to center enable us to see what we might have missed in that particular result or in that particular situation. So by balancing, yes, we're at the center, but with whatever happens after we give our best, if we open up and accept whatever comes back to us, it helps us to see something new about ourselves, about others, about the situation. So what comes first, I'm not sure. Whether you accept whatever is happening and that helps you center and balance, or the effort of trying to balance which helps us to open up and accept. But I guess both go hand in hand. So the yoga to give the best is balancing and then opening up and accepting whatever is happening. Someone comes and says something mean, we get angry and we usually react. But when we accept, hey, you know what? I'm getting angry because this person said something which is not true of me, but I'm getting angry because I guess my ego was hurt, yeah? Something insulting. But if I'm able to open and accept, I'm getting angry. Not the fact that this person doing something right, wrong, that's secondary. But I'm getting angry. If I can accept that, then I guess I open up and respond. That will help the situation in a new way, I guess, yeah? And maybe improve the relationship. And similarly, if a result has happened where I failed at something, accepting that, hey, you know what? I failed. Whatever the reasons may be, and that's causing, so many different things within me, I accept that. With open arms. I think that opens up a new perspective in which we realize, I guess, why we failed. Or something happened not per our expectation. And the most important thing, it brings us out of that loop, of wishing for what we had when we get something what we wanted. That loop as well, right? Because I think when we are accepting whatever is, I think we are more content compared to not accepting. Doesn't mean that we don't aspire for something more or something new. All of that is fine. But what is, if we can accept and appreciate? I think it gives us peace as well and helps us to balance. Thank you. So as you ponder on the second idea of opening up and accepting, I'll sing a song. Is it getting better? Or do I feel the same? Is it getting easier on me now? Now that I got someone to blame. You say, one love, it's one life, it's one truth, you and I. It's one, you got to share it. It leaves me, baby, if I don't care for it. It's one, it's one, it's one. Have I come here for forgiveness? Or have I come here to raise the dead? Have I come here to play Jesus? To be lepers in my head? Did I ask too much? More than a lot? I gave you nothing, that's all I've got. It's one, you got to share it. It leaves me, baby, if I don't care for it. It's one, it's one, it's one. Thank you. So as we balance, not doing anything in extreme to give our best, opening up and accepting what comes to us as results and responses helps us to be more centered, balanced, content, and see what we might have missed. Helps us to learn, I guess, yeah? Which is the third, right? Key thing. Which is learning. Learning what? To realize the best in whatever has come our way. So I failed, let's say, a particular exam. For whatever the reason, though I gave my best, by accepting I failed. Hey, you know what? I failed. I'm angry about it or sad about it or whatnot. Yes, I am. Helps me to look at the result and see why I might have failed. Or I made this mistake. Or I did that. Or the teacher didn't correct this part of the answer. So there are some points there, right? And we learn where we can improve. Similarly, let's say I don't get a promotion, or the project that I applied to, the proposal, didn't win the bid. Though I gave my best, yeah? But once the result has come through, rather than going into the loop of I did this, I did that, and this happened, and that person said this, and blah, blah, blah. What if we were to look at, hey, you know what? I accept that I'm not happy with this result. And what has happened has happened. can't change it. So let me learn, maybe looking at the feedback or listening to the feedback on why I might not have gotten that particular promotion or the particular bid. And once I listen to that with an open heart, I'll do better in my next effort, be it for the promotion or for the exam or for the proposal, right? For the contract. And with that thought, idea, when I live a realization dawns, as one of the kind-hearted people on this chat said, that all I learned was from my mistakes. And every mistake was a opportunity to learn something to make myself better. Doesn't mean that we commit the mistakes, but something has happened, right? Accepting it helps us realize the lesson in whatever has happened, and helps us learn to be better in the next opportunity that comes. So in trying to balance, we come to the center. In trying to be open and accepting, we stay at the center. And when we're at the center, we learn from the realizations on how we can be better. And so, the yoga for giving the best and realizing the best in whatever has come our way is to balance, open, and learn. And that effort yields the priceless the amazing practice of what we started this conversation with, of whatever we are seeking is right under our nose, right? This practice of balancing, which helps us center, opening up, which helps us to center and accept, learning to realize the lessons, helps us to anchor in this moment, in the here and now, where we find all our solutions, because everything is happening in the here and now to all our problems. Where we give our best in the here and now, when we're in this moment. And lastly, but not the least, we realize the success, the peace, or whatever we are looking for, happiness, right? is in the here and the now, because it's filled with love, nothing but love. So the yoga for giving the best and realizing the best in whatever we get is balance, open and learn. And we talked about how to balance and how to open up and how to approach life and the results by learning from the realizations. But how can I do that by default? What's the simple one-step secret? Well, whatever we are seeking is right under our nose, so just focus on the breath. 1, 2, 3. So whenever stuck in a problem, try to balance by changing, going, doing these things or that thing, whatnot. But most importantly, try to bring your attention to your breath. After things happen, when we find our defensive nature taking up, our judgments, clouding our judgments, in order to open up and be centered, just bring your attention to the breath. Not change it or do anything. Just focus. Watch the breath. That's it. And that'll help us open up and accept with maybe every inhale and give our best with every exhale. But as we keep our focus and attention on our breath, a profound result happens, I guess, where we start learning from the realizations of just being in the here and the now. Be it playing the guitar, or in a classroom, or at work. When we are in the here and the now, because we are focused on the breath, we see what is happening a little bit clearer because we are open. And we give our best words, thoughts, and actions because we find ourselves balanced and at the center. So, balance, open, and learn. Yes, the baby steps. The easiest being on how to accomplish all the three and give our best and realize the best. Keep the focus on the breath. One breath at a time. Thank you for being here. See you tomorrow, 12 noon, same time. CST, Chicago time. And if you want to see the past recordings or read some of the books, please visit abhi.dhiyogi.org. Look forward to meeting you again. Thank you.